Two comments, Mr. Chancellor. First, I've made quite an issue out of the need for a new generation of leadership. I mean primarily those who have come into political life and leadership in the past decade. And that's because there is a strong anti-government feeling out there. Now, I fundamentally disagree with Ronald Reagan when he says he loves his country and yet he hates our government. I don't hate our government. I think we ought to have leaders that ask people what they can do for their country using the best instruments of our government. But I think there is a fundamental difference, for example, between Vice President Mondale and myself. That is, I think we can meet the basic human needs and commitments of the people of this country by restoring entrepreneurship. 90% of the new jobs in this society have come from small businesses, and I think the dedication of the Democratic Party to minority people in the South and elsewhere shouldn't just be jobs. It should be the opportunity to own and operate businesses that create jobs.
Mr. Glenn?
Can I respond to that?
Well, we'll come back to you. Let some of the others.
What's new about coming out for entrepreneurs? You know, when
Well,
I
but
hear
that.
when I hear your new ideas, I'm reminded of that ad. Where's the beef?
Yeah. If you'd...
Let's keep going to the
No.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. He's going to tell you where the beef is or the roll or something.
If you'd, Fritz, if you'd listen just a minute, I think you'd hear. No, you haven't. One of the other differences, by the way, is if a president goes back into office, and one of us must, I think, to save this country, you cannot go back so committed to a handful of constituency groups that you cannot make this economy grow again. And that's, again, a major difference, I think, between myself and Walter Mondale.
Wait a minute. I told you what I was going to do, get those deficits down, educate the next generation. Those aren't special interest groups. I said I'm going to stand up for against special interest and I'm going to support Social Security and Medicare. What's wrong with that?
Nothing wrong.
Isn't that